It's that time of year again, when the internet suddenly fills up with mysterious metal slabs that supposedly reveal what Apple is building next. And this time, the spotlight is on something fans have been waiting for years: a folding iPhone. A new leaked video is making the rounds, claiming to show dummy units of Apple's first foldable iPhone, often rumored to be called the iPhone Fold or iPhone Ultra. These dummy models aren't working phones, of course. They're typically precision-made placeholders used by casemakers and accessory brands to prepare for upcoming launches. But when the dimensions match across multiple leaks, they can give us a surprisingly solid idea of what the real device might look like. In the latest leak, the YouTube channel Max Tech shares a hands-on look at what's said to be the folding iPhone design, and the video doesn't just show the model. It compares the foldable iPhone size against an iPad mini and a large iPhone model like the iPhone Pro Max. And those comparisons make the rumored design feel a lot more real. Now, before we go any further, let's be clear. This is still a leak. Apple hasn't confirmed anything. Names like iPhone Fold and iPhone Ultra are rumors, and dummy units can sometimes be inaccurate. But here's why people are paying attention. Max Tech points out that dummy units shown last year ended up being extremely close to the final iPhone 17 lineup. That doesn't guarantee accuracy this year, but it does add credibility to the idea that these new models might be based on real supply chain information. So what exactly are we looking at? According to the video, the foldable iPhone has a shape that's wider than a normal iPhone and not as tall, almost like a passport-style foldable. Instead of being tall and narrow like many slab phones, it looks more like a compact book when folded and a small tablet when opened. This matches earlier leaks shared by well-known leaker Sonny Dixon, who posted details suggesting Apple's foldable iPhone will go with that wider, shorter footprint. And if Apple does take this route, it's a big deal, because it would change how the phone feels in your hand, how you type, how you watch content, and even how it fits in your pocket. Let's talk about dimensions, because this is where the leak gets really interesting. In the video, the measurements suggest the folding iPhone is about 11mm thick when folded and around 5.5mm thin when opened. And that's not counting the camera bump, because yes, the camera bump is described as massive. If you're imagining a foldable iPhone that's super thin and flush like an iPad, this leak suggests Apple might still prioritize camera hardware, even if it means a larger bump. If those numbers are accurate, each half of the phone, each side of the fold, would be slightly thinner than the rumored iPhone Air thickness that's been floating around in other leaks, around 5.64 mm. That's an important point, because it suggests Apple is trying to keep the unfolded profile very thin, which matters a lot for comfort and premium feel. Now here's the question. Everyone asks the second they hear passport-style folding iPhone. Will it feel too wide? Will it be awkward? Will it even fit in a pocket? The video argues that the too wide for pockets fear is being exaggerated, and to demonstrate everyday use, the host shows how a thumb can reach across most of the outer display while the phone is folded. That's a crucial detail, because if Apple is building a foldable iPhone, it can't just be a mini tablet. It still needs to function like an iPhone when closed. One-handed texting, quick scrolling, normal phone tasks without forcing you to unfold it every time. And that leads into the next big part of the leak: the size comparisons. To help viewers visualize the internal display size, the dummy unit is placed next to a large iPhone model, described in the report as an iPhone 17 Pro Max. With the foldable iPhone opened up, its width reportedly matches the Pro Max's length almost perfectly. That's a really useful comparison, because most people already know how big a Pro Max feels in the hand. So imagine this: an iPhone Pro Max-like footprint, but instead of being tall and narrow, the foldable opens into a wider panel, more like a pocketable iPad-style screen. Then comes the comparison a lot of Apple fans care about even more: the iPad mini. In the video, the open folding iPhone is compared to an iPad mini, and the claim is that the internal display is roughly similar in height, but not as wide as the iPad mini. That suggests Apple is aiming for a middle ground, bigger than any iPhone display we have today, but not quite an iPad mini replacement. And honestly, that could be the sweet spot. If Apple makes an iPhone that unfolds into something close to an iPad mini in usable size, it changes how people might work, watch videos, play games, read, and multitask. without needing to carry a second device. It could also explain why iPhone Ultra is a rumored name, a phone that becomes a mini tablet when you need it. Now, let's connect this to the other major rumor floating around right now, the iPhone 18 Pro design update. Recent leaks and reports have suggested Apple may be preparing some noticeable design changes in the next iPhone Pro generation. And the timing matters because many rumors place Apple's first foldable iPhone announcement around September, which is traditionally iPhone launch season. So if Apple were to introduce a foldable iPhone alongside a refreshed iPhone 18 Pro, or even tease it around the same cycle, that would be one of the biggest iPhone moments in years. Even if it launches as a separate Ultra tier, it would instantly become the headline product. And based on this leak, Apple's foldable iPhone might not be trying to copy what everyone else is doing. Most foldables you see today either go tall and narrow, or they open into a wide mini tablet but feel bulky and compromised. Apple, if these dummy units are accurate, may be targeting a form factor that's more balanced for daily phone use while still delivering that larger internal display. Of course, the big unanswered questions remain. What will the crease look like? What kind of hinge will Apple use? Will it have Face ID, Touch ID, or both? How durable will the display be? What will the price be? And maybe the biggest one, will Apple's foldable iPhone feel like a real iPhone experience? Or will it feel like an experimental side project? Leaks like this can't answer those questions. Dummy units can tell us about size, thickness, button placement, camera bump scale, and general proportions. But they can't tell us how the hinge feels, how the screen holds up over time, or how Apple will optimize iOS for a foldable display. But they can still tell us something important. Apple appears to be taking the foldable iPhone seriously enough that the physical design is being shared through accessory pipelines. And if the dimensions in this leak are even close, then Apple is pushing hard on thinness when unfolded while still keeping a powerful camera system. That combination alone suggests a premium product, something positioned above the standard Pro line rather than replacing it. So here's the big takeaway from this leaked folding iPhone dummy unit video. The rumored iPhone Fold, iPhone Ultra. Design looks wider and shorter than a normal iPhone, passport style, likely to improve usability when folded. The thickness is rumored to be about 11mm folded and 5.5mm unfolded, not counting the camera bump. The camera bump is expected to be large, implying Apple isn't sacrificing camera hardware. When opened, the display size appears comparable in height to an iPad mini, but not as wide, making it a potential bridge between iPhone and iPad. And compared with a Pro Max-sized iPhone, the open foldable's width lines up closely with the Pro Max's length, giving us a real-world sense of scale. Now the next step is seeing whether more independent leaks confirm these same dimensions. Because when multiple sources repeat the same physical specs, that's when rumors start looking less like guesses and more like early glimpses of reality. If you've been waiting for Apple to enter the foldable phone market, this is one of the most detailed looks yet at what the first folding iPhone could actually feel like in your hand. And if Apple really does reveal a foldable iPhone in September, the next few months are going to be packed with even more leaks, more dummy units, more case designs, and more clues about whether this thing is called iPhone Fold, iPhone Ultra, or something completely unexpected. For now, the big question is simple. Would you rather have a foldable iPhone that opens into an iPad mini-like screen, or would you prefer Apple keep the iPhone slim and traditional and leave foldables to everyone else?